Polami, I want to ask you a question. When did Dr. Yadav find out? Was it in announcement that he figured he was going to be the next chief minister, or did they give him at least a 5-10 minute to take it all in?
Well, going by the BJP's track record, he possibly just found out when his name was announced from the dais. This has happened in the past, so it will be no surprise. We'll find out, of course, as he steps out. I was narrating that instance of Bhupendra Patel when the man had no idea. He was sitting in the last row, just oblivious to what the proceedings. Dr. Narendra Tomar was making a long speech on the dais, central observer at that point of time, to the state of Gujarat. And this is the anecdote which I've been repeating, which is extremely funny, just gives you a sense of what happened. Someone just turned around and said, because it was a 45-minute long speech that Narendra Tomar was giving, someone turned around and said, "Sir, aap neta ban gaye." Bhupendra Patel turned and said, "Main to neta hoon." And the other gentleman said, "Sir, aap Vidhayak Dal ke neta ban gaye." And that's how Bhupendra Patel found out that he is now the Chief Minister designate of Gujarat.
The BJP likes playing with its Neta's emotions as well. Listen into some of the first reactions coming in from the Yadav family, the family of the next Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. Listen in.
हेलो हाँ वही बाइट चल रही है सर बाइट बोलो
सीढ़ी एक एक कड़ी मेहनत से चढ़ी है उसका फल आज हमारे मामा जी को हम सबको मिला है क्योंकि उनने और ईमानदारी से बहुत ईमानदारी से करा है देश के लिए काम तो उसका फल उनको मिला है
आपके दिल में कभी ऐसा सोचा भी था आपने सपने में कि
हाँ हमने सोचा था
हाँ मेहनत किया था भगवान ने फल दिया है और मेहनत करेंगे आगे चल के
बड़ी बहन
है
दीदी ये दीदी है
हाँ बड़ी दीदी हूँ
जी बताइए आपको किस प्रकार से महसूस हुआ
अरे बहुत खुशी हो रही है हमारे भाई जीता तो और सभी का करते हैं और बहुत तरक्की करेंगे
Here's Dr. Mohan Yadav speaking just before the announcement was made.
अपने मन से वास्तव में भारतीय जनता पार्टी ये होती योगदान ताली बजाए मैं आप सबको प्रणाम करता हूँ और आप सबका धन्यवाद अदा करता हूँ केंद्रीय नेतृत्व का प्रदेश नेतृत्व का समूचे मंच का मेरे जैसे छोटे से कार्यकर्ता को हमारे सभी मित्रों ने मिलकर के आपके मार्गदर्शन में जो जवाबदारी दी यद्यपि मैं उस लायक नहीं हूँ लेकिन आप सबका प्रेम आपका आशीर्वाद सहयोग मिलेगा तो निश्चित रूप से मैं कोशिश करूँगा एक बार फिर आप सबका आभार धन्यवाद
I beg your pardon. That was Dr. Mohan Yadav's first comment after being anointed the next Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. All of the leaders are still inside. We saw Shivraj Singh Chouhan, making his way off the stage so that the new Mamaji, gets the full uninterrupted spotlight as he is getting from all of those leaders who've made a justifiable beeline to the new man in the kursi of Madhya Pradesh. So, Dr. Mohan Yadav, 57 years old, Ujjain Dakshin, 3-term MLA, elected again this year, of course, and is someone who became a minister in the Shivraj Singh Chouhan government in 2020, was in charge of higher education. He was cabinet minister for higher education in the Shivraj government, and now his former boss vacates that chair for Dr. Mohan Yadav. He is from the OBC community. He's a Yadav. So all of those are angles in this decision that comes 8 days after the BJP's very big win in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Dr. Mohan Yadav hasn't yet spoken. He just made these very brief comments after being named, thanking all his seniors and thanking the legislature party for choosing him and anointing him as the chief minister. But several other decisions today that also have a great deal of importance, whether it is Rajendra, Shukla, Jagdish, Devda, who are the two deputy chief ministers, Narendra Singh Tomar, former union minister who was made to fight in this election, is going to be the next assembly speaker. So a lot of leading lights and high-profile persons, but Dr. Mohan Yadav most definitely didn't expect this to happen. It's there on camera. He was sitting in a corner, and then his name was announced. It's the way the BJP rolls. It's the way the BJP does things. Polami, coming back to you for just a moment. I'm going to line up some of those family reactions for you in just a moment. But Polami, over the last couple of days, we've seen a lot of Shivraj Singh Chouhan. Sound bites. He's been in the headlines. He's been very, very visible. Would this have been a surprise to him? Was he really expecting to be retained?
Well, as far as Shivraj Singh Chouhan is concerned, I think he got the message for a while now. The fact that the BJP chose not to project him as the chief ministerial face going into these assembly elections, I beg your pardon, the message was very clear that the BJP was looking to change its chief minister if it won the assembly elections, that the BJP was not very happy with the anti-incumbency against Shivraj Singh Chouhan. They did realize that there was a lot of groundwork to do in order to cut through that anti-incumbency and ensure a BJP victory. Of course, it turned out to be a landslide victory.